Hey guys, it's R Jonesy here, and welcome back to the second episode of Airport CEO. So I've picked this up just where we finished in the last episode, so I know exactly what we need to do to hopefully get our first flights and these stands filled up. So we finished building the interior, well, not the interior, the exterior, and some of the key indoor bits like the check-in desks and stuff. But what we want to start doing now is hiring some people and putting in some seats and things like that just to make it a bit nicer. So the first thing we're going to do is put in some gate seating. So this just provides them with somewhere nice to sit down whilst they're waiting for the flight. Try space these out equally because it'll annoy me if they're not. And then what we'll have is we'll have these just across the bottom, like that maybe. Oh, I don't know actually, because that sticks out too much. I would have preferred it if it were like that. Yeah, that's better. And then we'll have that like. Why does that really fit? Oh, that's going to annoy me. Ah, I know. Let's just put that there. Bit better. And then we're going to have like a bit of a shop area here at some point, but not right now. First, what we want to do is we need to go onto the committee and put all these up. I don't know if that. Oh yeah, it did. And then we need to hire all the people, which basically just means you can do everything. No more applicants. Right, so what do we want first? Strategy. I can't say that. COO. We want a CIO, CFO, HR director, and procurement director. I haven't missed any out, have I? Nope. I don't really know what many of them stand for, but we just need them anyway. Speed this up a little bit. We're also going to put, I know, we'll build these queues, I think, like this. Just so they've got somewhere to queue whilst they're waiting to check in. So it doesn't clog everything else up. Because I'm only expecting low numbers of people for each flight to start off with. But that'll be good to see if the basic thing works first. Hopefully we won't come across any major bugs to start off with. And then we'll have a queue for security, which might have to be a bit longer. Actually, no, it should be alright. Like that. I don't know why I keep on pressing that button, actually. I could just click off it, couldn't I? Extend this like, oops. Extend this like so. Oh, that's going to keep bugging me now. And then we'll have some more seating. Like that. Yeah, something like that, I think. Yeah, that'll do. We also want to put some more plants and bins around, like around here, just to make it look a bit nicer and a bit more presentable. And then we want some airport screens, some like information screens. Put those there and there. And then we also want some here and here when people come through, and then also here when they come out of security. That's it. Forgot what it was called then. Not security. The exits. That's the one. So we also want to hire some staff. So I need 4 security for that. So we'll get 4 security. I'm not really bothered about how much they cost, to be honest. Probably I'll do it. How can you have a -1 pay? I'm sure that's a bit of a bug there. 2, 3, 4, and then we'll get a couple more as extras. 1, 2. We want a couple of ramp agents to do the service round, which is basically like just to check the plane, but we'll have to get more for baggage and stuff like that. Get a couple of service technicians to fix things, and then we want 2 airport staff for check-in. Actually, no, I'll get a couple more. We need another one for boarding. Let's just get about 6 or 7. Yeah, I think we'll deal with that. So, from the looks of things, it looks like we're ready to get the first flight. So, we need to attach the boarding desk first, like that. To attach all of these, otherwise I'll probably forget to do that. And then what we want to do is set this to commercial and open it like that. So how many shall I open? Shall I have just the one? No, I'll do 2. I think like that. I might just get a couple more airport staff if I have any. Airport staff. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Might be a bit excessive, but just as spares. And then we want some janitors as well. What will happen if it's -1? Does that mean it's a plus for me? That's a bit weird, that. Right, let's go and get our first contracts. Why have we only got... Oh, because the airport's closed, isn't it? Well, that's why. Oh, there we go. That's some information about the airport. Closest city at Leeds, but I pressed York. Oh well. Where is it? Operations? Overview. Here we go. Airport open. That's it. Service round enabled. Why have these both been filled? I didn't want that. Let's deactivate that one for now. And then we can hopefully get some contracts. I don't know why it's doing that. I hope that's not a bug and it's not going to work now after all this. Wait, what? Airlines. I know, let me just save the game and then I'll be back in 1 second. So I've just reloaded the game and made sure the runway is open, which it is, and I think just gone through this and I need an air traffic control tower and some holding points, otherwise it won't work, which is something I actually forgot to do. So let's go put one here. How do you do that? There we go. Set holding point. I'm putting it at this end because I'm not really sure which end they're going to want to take off from. So we'll just put that there. And then we want an air traffic control tower, which we'll just put out of the way, I think. So we will get small ATCT. And we'll just put that up. Where should we put that? We'll just put that there for now. Let's fast forward and get that all built. And then hopefully, once that's built, we can accept our first flights, hopefully. Oh yeah, it keeps on popping up, so that's definitely still an issue. Is there anything under here? Nope. So if anyone's noticed the day time cycle, it's basically, I think if you slow it down, every second is roughly 1 minute, and there's 12 days per year, so it sort of correlates with the 1 day is 1 month or something like that. Because if it was 365 days a year, it'd take a long time to get through a year, put it that way. But then there's still Monday through Sunday. I don't really know how it works, but it just does. Right, so that's done. That is now done. So if we go on to contracts, hopefully, oh, here we go. Our first contract. Oh, what did I do there? Here we go. Let's get some cheap ones for now, which is what we want. I was hoping my airline would have shown up. Unfortunately, it hasn't yet. So we'll just get one of these for now. We don't want reoccurring just yet, so we'll get this one, which is 6 flights within 4 days. And it still hasn't popped up. Well, it just popped up, so here it is. Skylink is the airline that I designed. So I'm going to sign that because I want that to be the first airline to land at this airport. But basically, they gave us a template for a plane. We had to just design the colours and the logo and that sort of stuff. And then it was narrowed down by voting and some other stuff. And I was one of 3 winners. And basically, we got our designs put in the game. So what we want now is for Thursday morning, because we've left it a bit late. So here we have the planner. So we've got 6 flights all coming in. They're all from the same place. Sometimes they alternate, but sometimes they don't. So for the small contracts, you've got 2 planes, the DHC-6 and the Cessna 208. So the DHC has a higher capacity than the Cessna, but we'll just put some of these in anyway. So just put that as early as we can, which is 5:05. I just want to leave a small gap in between each one, just so if it's running a bit late, then it doesn't fully mess everything up. And then we want to just put some of these extra ones onto Friday. And go back to Thursday and put in the Stripe Air ones, just from Southampton. So these ones are from Aberdeen and these ones are from Southampton, which is quite nice. So we'll do this one from the other end, just so that they're a bit more spread out, so they're not all landing and that sort of stuff at the same time, because that can start to cause some problems. And then we'll just have I done this? Oh, there we go. I don't know why I clicked that bit. Bit weird. So what I'm now going to do is, shall we fast forward to the next day? I don't know if this works, but there's a button. Fast forward. No. It's just going faster till 4 AM, which is where we want to be. I think all the staff are here now. It's not that fast, but it's a bit better than nothing, I guess. There we go. So we're now at 4 AM and we are waiting our first flight at arriving at 5:05. So let's just speed this up a bit more. We'll need to upgrade the runway at some point, otherwise you've got to repair it a lot, especially because it's grass, which isn't always the best material. So we have our first passengers now arriving. So they're checking in here, which is this is the Aberdeen one, this is the Southampton one, so that they've now done checking in and they're going to make their way over to security and come over to one of the areas just to sit around. So I've got the Aberdeen one and the Southampton one. I'm just going to come and sit around here. So I quite like all the animations and stuff. There's a lot of bags seem to... Oh yeah, because some people have more than one bag. Oh, that's a lot of the thing as well. Because I haven't used the baggage things, they have to carry around the suitcases, which is why they're putting more than one bag on. Normally they just have like the rucksack or the carry-on bag that they bring through. Some people get stopped and searched. I don't know, because some of them are beeping. I mean, some of them aren't. Oh well. So, here it is. I missed it landing, unfortunately. But here is the first plane. And this is my airline that I designed, Skylink. So, it's just arrived now. We've got the people that are getting off. The doors have all opened. And if you go onto here, you can see everything. So, there are 12 passengers. And the service round will begin soon. There's all these other things. So the things you can do at the moment is baggage and refueling and baggage loading. These maintenance, cleaning, catering and de-icing haven't been implemented, but the devs have said that it will be at some point. So we've got the ramp agents coming along here. I could probably do with a staff room closer to these gates. I might sneak one in here so the ramp agents only can use that one so they can get to stands a bit quicker. But these are now going to come and do a bit of a service round on it and check the planes in tip-top condition, so it's all ready to go back on the next flight. And our Stripe Air one should be landing at 6 o'clock. So if we just speed this up a bit, boarding starts at 7:17. That's a bit precise. I don't think I need the 2 staff there because there's only, how many people are getting back on? 18 people. So hopefully it'll just send one, because I don't need both of them if I'm honest. Here it is. This is now the Stripe Air one that's just coming to land as well. This only has 7 people getting off and 8 people getting back on. Hopefully 7:17 will be around soon. This green plane up here is the general aviation. I don't have any general aviation things, but this is just they just earn you a bit more money, to be honest, whilst they're parked, and they can request fuel as well. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to build... Oh, I need to research the fuel depot first. Which one is it? Or which one's the... here we go. I think that's the right one. 5 hours. Oh, it's going to take its time, isn't it? And then I want to unlock... that one. The travel document scanner. Oh, here we go. If we go back in, we can see all these people getting on. And then hopefully this should leave early. It's not supposed to go till 5:08, but it's going early by the looks of it. So if we just follow this up here, it's going to make its way all the way up to the runway. It's quite a long bit of taxiway here, but there's not really much we can do about that, if I'm honest. And then here we have the plane taking off. Can't really keep up with it, but it's off, and the next one is scheduled at 8:15, I think? Yeah. Oh, delayed? Oh. I think it's because that other one was scheduled a bit close to it. That took a long time to get up there, to be honest. Next one's getting on as well now. And the fuel thing won't have done yet, so let's speed this up a bit more. And I also want to research the shops as well, because that just means we can get a bit more money from that. We don't want to do the baggage handling service. I think I'll save that to the next episode. But it seems to be working so far, this airport. Everyone seems to be coming and going. There's a couple of people queuing for some of the buses. And it's all going well. Swimmingly well. Just it's got quite a few bugs. It doesn't really have that many. I haven't really come across that many when I've been playing it. So it's quite good, to be honest. Don't know why there's not a door here. It normally spawns one automatically, but for some reason it hasn't. Why are we not making money? That's quite concerning. Let's have a look on this. Oh, wait. Oh, we're not making money. That is not a good thing. Oh, we're still in the minus. Oh, now we're on plus. I think it's when there's not many aircraft hanging around, because they're not paying for fuel either. Is this fuel thing done yet? Because it's 31 minutes, and then we can build a fuel depot. I don't really know where I'm going to put that, because I need to get a what's it called, vehicle depot as well, because that's quite a that's not a very convenient size, if I'm honest. So I think I'm going to have to put it up here, out the way. Then we'll have the service road coming up from there and along there, and then we'll have the fuel depot up here, I think. Oh, it's been done. Here we go. Jet A1, we'll put that there, and then have a fuel tank. This better be the right one now. We don't really... Oh no, we don't need that. It just costs more money, because we shouldn't be needing an extra tank. It should all be able to be stored there. So we've got some notifications appearing. Receipts. Oh. Golden opportunity. Pay quick. I don't think I want that somehow. That's another nice feature that they've added in, so you get some emails and some spam emails and that sort of thing, just to make it a bit more realistic. We also want to order a... You need a filled up fuel depot with Jet A1 to enable. That was a bit weird. I sort of knew that. Why is it not letting me? Oh, is it because I need a contract? Here we go. There we go. So that should... Why does this keep popping up? I've got the fuel thing. It should go now. Oh, there we go. It's gone. So now we have this truck, and now if I go on here and oh no, this one doesn't want it, but if we see the next flight might, what? I don't know. Hopefully the next flight might want refueling. This runway's starting to wear a bit. Oh yeah, they've requested refueling, so that's all good. I don't know what that noise is. I think it might be rain, but I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. So this runway's starting to wear a lot because it's grass, but we'll upgrade that as well at some point. So we'll wait for these flights to go. This one, and there should be one following it shortly. When does boarding start? 21:19. Is anyone left behind? Yeah, there's a couple of people queuing here. This staff room's quite full already, so I might have to build a bigger one. What's all the zzz for? I can't find anything to do. I think I might have a bit too many people. Here we go. This other flight is now going. And there we go. That's gone for the day. So I'm not really sure how much money I made there because it was going plus or minus, and I can't remember what I started on. You can adjust these, but it's a bit complicated, and all the salaries and sort of stuff, but I'm not really sure. Can I not pay myself more? I don't really know why I'd need to do that, to be honest. So I think I'm going to leave it there for this episode. It's been good to see we've managed to get some small flights landing. The next episode we'll try to get all of these stands open, try to get some shops, some food places in, and a baggage bay up here somewhere so that people can what's the word I'm looking for? So people can check in baggage and it'll all go on the plane, which will hopefully make us some more money. So that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know any feedback or request any other games you'd like to see me playing in the comments below. Please like, comment and subscribe as usual. Just helps to get the channel out there a bit more. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Stick around for the next episode, which should hopefully be up soon. I'll see you in the next one.